The Nintendo Switch 2 is finally here, and that means so is Mario Kart World, a brand new addition to the Mario Kart series for the first time in a decade. With its introduction of an open world that is interconnected through every map in the game, new mechanics that provide a new way to race every time you're on a track, to the all-new Battle Royale Knockout Tour mode, Mario Kart World never fails to disappoint, as it feels there's something new each time you play it, making it easily Nintendo's best version in the series. With the massive success of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it felt nearly impossible for Nintendo to top just how successful that game was, and for so long. At the same time, it felt like the old saying of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as Nintendo had been using their traditional racing format for decades. However, everything about Mario Kart World feels new, fresh, and exciting, as there's something different every time you boot up the game, as this starts in the revolutionized Grand Prix mode. While in previous titles, Nintendo would carry over their 4-course layout to achieve 60 points to be crowned the winner of that Grand Prix. However, in World, the next race isn't you racing on the very next track like it usually would have been. Instead, the next race is you starting from the last track, making your way across the map towards the next track, with the last lap being a lap around the next Grand Prix track. While this does eventually give you a teaser of the next Grand Prix track with that final lap, it does also provide you with the opportunity to explore the diverse map along the way. Whether this is you weaving your way across the desert through the safari animals, riding the waves along the water next to Wario's shipyard, or through the forest filled with dinosaurs. This new addition to Grand Prix mode provides a new twist on what seemed to be a stale mode in the series. But one of the biggest new additions to the series and the game itself is the all-new Knockout Tour mode. This is Nintendo's version of a Battle Royale type of mode where you race with 23 other racers in a stretch to finish first. During its long stretch of a race, there's checkmarks you must qualify for in order to continue racing. If you don't meet the required position, you are then eliminated from contention. This results in Knockout Tour mode being thrilling, tense, chaotic, and brings something new to the standard online racing that Nintendo had done for years. As in my opinion, it's the best mode in the entire game, as you never know what to expect each time you play Knockout Tour mode, as every race is different, more chaotic than the previous one, and there's always a new shortcut to discover. While Nintendo has still included its traditional modes, such as Battle Mode, Time Trials, and Traditional Race Mode, I find myself drawing more towards Knockout Tour mode every time. So far, one of my only knocks on the game is how you are simply unable to play Knockout Tour mode with friends, but you can play with friends in Versus mode. My reasoning for this is the defect players teaming up together and essentially cheat. Also, I find it odd in Knockout Tour mode and in Versus mode that the games are simply loaded up with not enough players and slots are basically filled with CPUs. The other main addition to Mario Kart World is the all-new free roam mode, and while when you first start up the game, I would have expected a tutorial in the open world on how to wall ride, access the map, perform tricks, and how to charge jump. However, that is basically what free roam mode is made for, as I found myself learning as I traveled through the wide interconnected open world map, as just exploring, jumping, and wall riding around the map while in free roam helped me become a better racer when it came time to play online. And while the free roam mode can certainly help you in these aspects and has a wide range of land to uncover, there's also the mini missions that the mode has to offer to keep you busy in this large world. Whether this is collecting the medallions, accessing the question mark panels, or even completing the P-Switch missions, there's lots to uncover and discover in the open world of Mario Kart World. And while some of the P-Switch missions are fairly easy, there's lots that will take multiple tries to complete. No matter if the missions are hard or easy to complete, there's a level of satisfaction once you've completed the mission, and there's plenty of replayability as you have the option to beat your high score. Along with all of this, you can unlock characters, carts, and stickers for collecting coins, performing tricks, distance traveled in the air and on land, and completing missions. So there's lots to do in Mario Kart World. However, that being said, I can understand why so many patrons online are calling how the game can get boring quickly, as there's simply no campaign, no story mode, or even a ranking system within the game. Also, in Grand Prix mode, when you're traveling to the next track, there's long stretches of straight-lined land that features minimal items being available and little areas or options to gather boost or tricks. So it feels as if you must strategically hold on to your items during these parts of the race. Another knock on the game are some of the items, as I found it a bit of a letdown to have included 3 coin-based items in the coin shell, the coin itself, and the question mark coin block, as all 3 provide players with the opportunity to collect coins. However, there's plenty of coins scattered throughout the tracks, and that will eventually be dropped by opposing players. And with the amount of coins you can carry being doubled to 20, it almost feels unnecessary to have 3 coin-based items, simply due to the amount of coins you can collect on your own. Some parts about the game just feel weird, such as having to unlock a mainstream character in Daisy, not having a checklist when it comes to the collectibles in free roam mode, the weird selection of characters, no mirror mode, or even 200cc mode, as this is nothing to take away from the fact that Mario Kart World is simply beautiful, as it showcases the sheer power of the Nintendo Switch 2, as it runs absolutely flawless. As when you're traveling down a hill at incredibly high speeds, all while performing tricks and dodging items with other racers, the game doesn't miss a beat, with its frames, its textures, lighting, shadows, and the transitions from daylight to darkness all feels effortless during the chaos that is Mario Kart World. All in all, Nintendo's latest version in the Mario Kart series is still an amazing game. There's plenty of unlockables, collectibles, and tasks to perform in the large open world, and its unpredictability of its chaotic knockout tour mode provides something new each time you decide to embark on the chaotic journey. What are your thoughts about Mario Kart World? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click like and subscribe. For more Mario Kart World content and Nintendo content, be sure to keep it locked here, right here on this channel.